Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a personal reading for someone who wanted a love reading. In specific, there are two people in question. One of them is an ex, and the other is, I don't know, I'm kind of guessing like more like an it's complicated type relationship. And they're just wanting some insight into like the energies of these relationships. And I have to say that there's a lot of information coming out here already about how there's like blockages like in your own intuition. And so a lot of this reading is going to be more about how you can connect again with your intuition so that you can make your own decisions here and actually be able to listen to like your true feelings. Because I feel like that's what is the most important thing here, is that you remember that you have all the answers inside of you. So we'll see what comes through, but that is going to be probably the main message here. So anyone else who found your way to this reading, then stay tuned. Maybe there's some information that will come through for you as well. And if you would like to book me for a personal reading, then check out the description below. So let's get into this. I broke this reading up into two sections. The first section is for about the person whose name starts with the letter A. And the second section of the reading is regarding the person whose name starts with the letter M. So this is the joined energy between you and the person whose name starts with the letter A. Okay? So what I'm seeing here between the joined energy between you guys is that there's an issue with, well, to put it frankly, maybe like your security in life and money and finances and abundance, because I'm seeing this card reversed. And I also see this infinite supply card, so it says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So I feel like both of you guys are in this cycle right now where it's actually a positive thing, like you're going through these lessons and you're learning like how to attract more abundance into your life, and you're learning how to enter into more of that abundance mentality. But you guys are both learning this lesson, and it's very possible that this is what kind of broke you guys apart, was the need to like get out there and like establish yourself in life and in the world. And I see that your energy right now, just like after this everything has happened between you guys, is like you are really focused right now on like building like a really good life for yourself. You want that security, and you want abundance, and you want wealth, and you want everything that comes along with that material security, and that's something you're very focused on in your life right now. And also facing your fears. You've been facing your fears a lot more and willing to put yourself out there, and so I feel like you're at a point in this relationship where like if you felt like there was hope, you'd probably try to reach out and make something happen here. So we're gonna see what's coming through, because it's like you're willing to do something. You're willing to do whatever it takes and face your fears in order to, you know, move past this issue that you guys are both kind of going through, and also to like repair this relationship. Excuse me. I just spent like an hour singing, so my voice is kind of hoarse now. Alright. So, next we have his energy. Okay, so I actually think he's even more mixed up about this breakup than you are, because I'm seeing the challenge card next to the fairness card. In reality, the situation is going to be handled in a fair and just manner. There is like a divine reason everything has happened the way it has. I say that like every day on this channel. Everything happens for a reason. I'm one of those people who believes that. That's something I preach on this channel. So, but he's having trouble getting connected with that, like just trusting in the rhythm and in the cycle. He's having a challenge with that, and so very interesting. That's kind of his energy. So what was the reason for the breakup? You're just wondering like what's gonna come out. And they're actually saying have peace. They're like, don't worry about it. You know, that like these heavy energies, even though this happened and it was really intense, it's actually past. The energy that's coming into this relationship is more playful, and it's like the reason you guys had to break up is because you both needed to nurture your inner child. And I know that sounds crazy. You're like, what? Nurture? We broke up because we had to nurture our inner child? What? But just hear me out on this. Like, I just think sometimes when you're in a relationship, you know, it can become stagnant. You can get into like this routine, and sometimes what you need and what your, I don't know, your soul's just craving is like adventure, and it's just craving like to fulfill your inner child and like to go on a new path. And so I think that's why you guys broke up. It was like this need to like, for adventure, this need to break away, this need to go off alone on your own path. For whatever the reason, maybe there's like certain lessons you're gonna have to learn on your own. And like, it's like your inner child needed to be nurtured, and like you needed to bring a more playful energy into your life. And so it's sometimes like, in order to have this type of energy, there's like certain people you just can't do that with, and that's like what your soul was craving. And maybe you guys just couldn't have this type of energy like at that time. Maybe there is a way in the future that you could have that and establish that. But for now, it's saying that like, this is meant to be, this has happened in divine timing, and like, it was this need to go off alone and have your own personal journey. So, and like, gain strength, you know, gain that independence and inner strength that's so needed on this journey. So a lot of blessings come out of this breakup, I actually feel. So what are like, we're tapping into his feelings, so let's see like what's going on with that. I feel like he's trying to, like, he's actually learning through this breakup. Like, just like you kind of thinking about it and analyzing it, like, these types of relationships, just kidding, relationships. It reminds me of this funny YouTube video. Anyways, these types of relationships teach you so much about life and about yourself. And I look back on every breakup I've had and every person I've ever dated, and I've learned so much from these relationships. It's just crazy. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about relationships. I've learned about my boundaries. I could go on. And I feel like his feelings, it's like he's going over it and like trying to glean like the lessons from this. Like, it could be consciously or subconsciously. It's really interesting. Like, all of these like people you meet, places you go, things that happen to you, and things that you encounter on your path, like, they all grow and mold and shape you. It's all about the choices you make. It's all about how you're gonna react or respond to these things. And I feel like he's a very mature person, and he's still processing this, you know? Well, now, the advice. So what's the advice? With all this said and done, I have to say, it really does sound like this, like I said, he's still processing it. And maybe you're not. You're kind of more ready for action here, because that's what this is talking about. You're ready for some action. So what's the advice here? Well, look, how nice is this? They're saying expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So it's like the universe has been listening in on your thoughts. It knows that you've been mulling this over in your head and thinking about this all the time, and the universe has like a perfect plan for you. And it's like holding this baby here, and it's just like, this is what's important right now, that you nurture your inner child. It's the whole reason for the breakup. Like, have fun, go on adventures, like, find yourself again. That's like the best part of a breakup. I mean, breakups suck, but I love that period after where you just get to party and like find yourself again. And that's kind of what you need to do. And they're saying you're not grounded. Like, you are way overthinking this, and they want you to get into your body, and they want you to like experience your life here every day, like very tactile, like take very good care of yourself, you know, go to the spa or something, hang out with your girlfriends. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. There's a reason that you guys are not, you know, together right now and in separation. And, you know, they're saying that you need to expect a miracle here. And I don't think this would come out unless there was some kind of hope of some type of resolution for this. So I feel like the universe has got something planned, and like, it's time for you to surrender now. So that's what I gotta say about the person whose name starts with the letter A. Now let's tap into the person whose name starts with the letter M. See what's going on with that. So, I'm just getting grounded myself here, chilling with this awesome piece of mica shids. Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. Alright. I'm just clearing myself, getting ready to tap into this dude. So, joined energy between you guys. I feel like it is time for you guys to have some type of DTR, and this has been going on for a while. It's like you guys have been avoiding it, and I feel like it's probably because it's kind of because of you. It's like the energy you're giving off to this person. I feel like you're not aware, but you know, you've obviously been stuck on this other person, and so it's like you can't